Hello, Jen here. Happy Monday. It's Labor Day Monday in Canada, so hopefully you guys have the day off and you're sitting and relaxing with your feet up. I have a mini kit Monday video for you today. I just wanted to show you how I did in August and how I kind of killed my little mini kit. So if you go back to the beginning of the month, you will see that my kit was Heidi Swap's Wolf Pack collection. I got it as part of my Secret Not Secret Kit Club kit in June, and I got most of the pieces of the collection, I think. So a few of the papers, the ephemera pack, the puffy stickers, the matte stickers, the enamel stickers. I got the stamp set. So I think I got maybe all of the elements. There might have been a few things I was missing, but it was a perfect little mini kit, and this is the layout that kind of inspired me to choose it as a mini kit. I put this together for the scrap party at the end of June with the Secret Not Secret Kit Club, and I just had so much fun playing with all of these elements and putting all of this together. It has a lot of the icons that we like to use anyway, so the fox and the bear for my two boys, and we live in the mountains, so there's lots of those types of elements too. So I decided this would be the perfect mini kit for me to use up. So let me show you how I did. So this technically was done at the very end of June, or I guess into July maybe, but it was the launching off point, so I wanted to show you the first layout that I did. So this one used quite a few of the stickers and the little ephemera pieces, and I got some stamping in there and a couple of the bigger stickers. The one thing that I didn't have is any kind of alphas, so those had to come from my stash, and I don't actually think I used them that often, so it wasn't too bad. So this is the second layout that I did, and I really love that there are elements that are very outdoorsy and that talk about, you know, like this one going on an adventure and stuff like that, but there are also some that you could use for a lot of different things. So a lot of them say things like the pack has got my back, this little sticker says my tribe, so very family oriented, which means that it kind of stretches the collection and you're not just limited to things that are outdoor related or, you know, adventure mountain related. So this actually is a mountain picture when we were away in Lake Louise at a dance competition with my daughter, but it's also family photos, so I kind of got to use both of those elements. So there's that one. Oh, I'll hold it up so you can see a bit better. So the ephemera pack is great because it has all kinds of different types of ephemera. It has acetate, and it has things that are foiled, and it has things that are vellum, all kinds of stuff. So lots of fun. Then I did this layout. This is actually a layout that is going to be beside a Project Life layout, and so I didn't need to do a ton of extra detail to it. I just really loved this star background. You could definitely use this background as like falling snow or something like that too, but it's the night sky, and so this is just documenting the northern lights that we see here in town. We'll probably be starting to see them more and more in the next little while as it starts to get really cold. I think this was actually in January though, so you can see how super bright they are. So I just need to add a little bit of journaling here, but I'm waiting to, I can't remember what I wrote in the Project Life sheet, so I don't want to repeat myself. So just some very simple embellishing there, and I just love that background and how it kind of made everything pop, and that green is just spectacular. There's no editing on these photos. This is exactly as you see it. So. And then this is the last layout that I got done, and kind of following along with the idea of using this collection to document something that isn't an outdoor camping adventure. I'm using it to document the birth of my nephew. So this is way back in 2014. He was actually at my house that day, so he kind of helped me a little bit, which is why I have this random wolf stuck right here, because we kind of stuck it down and couldn't get it back up. So he helped me, and we just added this extra little embellishment down at the bottom, and I think it's really super cute. But I was really inspired by this spread your wings, and the whole idea of, you know, it's a newborn, so you're kind of giving him some well wishes for life. So spread your wings, and this says part of the pack, and remember this moment, and wow. I love this sticker. It literally just said wow, so I thought that that worked really well. And then I also did a few traveler's notebook layouts, because we do actually go up to the mountains a lot. So this was a really great collection for me, because I mean, we live in the foothills, so we're basically in the mountains. They're a big part of our life. So I used it to document our Santa Claus parade trip to Banff. We take this every year. My whole family, this year we brought an extra friend with us, and my brother and his 4 kids and my parents. We all go up for the weekend to the Santa Claus parade in Banff. And so I didn't do this on purpose, but I ended up kind of doing every second spread using the Wolfpack collection. So here's my first one, really very simple. Here's some of the vellum that is in the ephemera pack. Lots of stars in the ephemera pack, which is really nice. This is a big sticker, and then just a little acetate piece there. Very, very simple, because I want to do a little bit of journaling here, but I'm starting to realize that in my traveler's notebooks, I actually like simple over really detailed, and you can see how nicely this one folds up for me. So that's the first spread, and it snowed. I was picking up my husband from work before we were leaving. He works right here, and it started to snow, which we took as a bad omen when you're driving up to the mountains. And then here we are, all packed up and ready to go, but you can see the mountains. It did snow, the roads were a little rough, but I mean, come on, that's just spectacular, right? Okay. So here I used the manufacturer's strips. So I just they're cut. They're not actually behind the picture, which is a tip that I have when you're working in the traveler's notebook, is to try not to have tons and tons of layers. So these are just cut into little strips and tucked behind to give that illusion. But they're all the different manufacturer strips, and I put a little moon here from the ephemera pack because it's obviously nighttime. We're at our hotel, and a couple of the stars and the puffy stickers, a bear here and a round puffy sticker, and I just added the little word phrases from, I think they're from Simple Stories. This one I didn't do. Oh, this one I didn't do. Here's the next one I did. So this is from the cut apart sheet, and I just put a piece of paper behind it here and some of the hearts. So there's some puffy sticker hearts and some ephemera hearts, and here are some stickers, and these are from the ephemera. They're acetate, and then this is vellum, and there's a bunch of different stickers and stuff layered up there, so you can see. And there's the little top. That's our hotel where we were staying. So it has the rooftop jacuzzi with the view. Not too shabby. So that's the next page, and then flip again. I skipped a page. And then here we go. This is from the cut apart sheet. So there's actual strips that you could cut or borders that you could cut. I left the 3 of them together because it had this beautiful mountain. It says bring on the weekend, which we always go on the weekend. And so this one was pretty simple too. I just added some puffy sticker bear paws and a sticker that said adventure. You can see here's my goofy kids picking the nose of that moose. We get a picture with this moose every year, so you know, after you've done it a few times, you got to get a little creative. And then here they're being a little more, oh no, they're not. I was gonna say they're being a little bit more serious, but clearly this child of mine is still picking the moose's nose, so I apologize for that. And then there's a sticker, some more bear paws, and another heart. So really super simple. I don't have to do journaling or titles and stuff on any of these because they're all from the same event. This always gets a big showcase in my project life, or in this case in the traveler's notebook. So here I've used a whole piece of paper, and I just made this little embellishment cluster with some puffy stickers. This is a sticker, and this is from the label stickers.
Mom,
and then I stamped all here using the stamp set, just on the top and the bottom. And most of my pictures here are collages because I just take so many pictures, and doing the traveler's notebook, it was just easier to make them smaller collages. And then this is the last one. So again, just using up some of the scraps because I had been cutting into papers and stuff like that. So I had a few different scraps that I could use up. So I have that really cute little die cut which says my pack. Again, that's the family, right? And then the view, because I mean seriously, that is quite the view. The kids spent a lot of time in that hot tub. And then over here I have this cute little bunny. That's from the ephemera pack, and the little puffy sticker that says the pack's got my back. I added some enamel dots because they were on my desk and it was the last few. There was only one little pink one all by itself, so I threw it in there too. So another quick and simple layout, and that is it for the Traveler's Notebooks layout. So what is that? That's 4 12 by 12 layouts. And is it 4 Traveler's Notebook layouts too? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Traveler's layout, Traveler's layout notebooks? No, Traveler's Notebook layouts. So that's not too bad. Now let me show you what I have left over. So I think a lot of this stuff I'm going to keep out because we just did a trip again this summer to the mountains, and I think a lot of it is going to work for what we did, so I won't totally put this all away, and I think I might be able to get a few more layouts. But what I have left is the puffy stickers. Not this actually came from another sticker sheet, but it works with this collection, so I threw it on there because there was only 2 left. There was that one and then these binoculars, and you can see the colors work. So I have lots of puffy stickers left over. They're all going to get used up really quickly, really easily. I still have a bunch of ephemera. I can't believe it because I mean, this ephemera pack was just loaded with stuff. Like it's the never-ending ephemera pack. Look at how much stuff is in there. So lots more use out of that, and I love it. The ones that are left over are things that are like stay curious and be brave, and this one here says something about kindness. So I might be able to do a layout for one of my kids, maybe just talking about their personality traits. we'll see. I have the stamp set, obviously, which never runs out, but I love it, so I'm keeping it with the stamp sets that I use on a regular basis, because I love some of these sayings. They don't even really have to be outdoor adventure type sayings, but We Are the Wild Ones works great for anything to do with kids. Into the Wild, Go See Do, Free Spirit, The Best Day. I mean, these are so great for lots of different things, plus all the stars and stuff like that. I have this last piece of paper from the cut apart sheet. Again, I think this is going to work really good for our trip this summer, so I'll keep that with all of the elements that I think I want to use for that. These are the few little bits of stickers that are left over. I have 1, 2, 3 labels. Again, this one is the mountains, so I dropped my stamp pad on it, but that's okay. Here's the mountains, so that works for that trip. These will probably get used up right away. I have these enamel stickers, or sorry, they're called embossed stickers. So I have a bunch of those left over. They're big, and big elements are a little bit harder for me to use, but they're cute. We did some hiking. This one I think is gonna work. We actually were told about this rope swing that is hidden at this really remote little lake. I mean, tiny, tiny lake. And so we decided to take the kids and go out and go hiking for that rope swing. And it was definitely forging our own trail, but we found it. So I think that'll work. Yeah, so those are gonna get used up. I have this manufacturer's strip, and I think this, yep, is a manufacturer's strip. I have these little bits. That was that same piece of paper that was cut apart, so I could use it that way because it actually has the full sentence there, or I do like that background too. Here's some of the night stars or the stripes. I kept that because, I don't know, they can be used for a layout maybe one last time. This has the wood grain on the back. Here's the tree, the watercolor trees with black and white, which, you know, you can use that for just about anything. So all those little pieces. These are the manufacturer strips that I cut to make that one layout. So I probably won't keep those. I think they're a little bit too small, but we'll see. This is just garbage. I cut out the center of this paper because I wanted to keep some of the trees, so I think that's going to work for maybe the same layout where it says forge your own path, because we had to walk through the forest to get to the rope swing. Here is that same tree paper with the black and white stripe. Here is the dot paper. I just used some of the dots in the Traveler's Notebook, and it has the wood grain, so I'll get lots of use out of that. And then this is the last full sheet of paper, and I kind of knew I probably wasn't going to use it, but I do have some pictures from the last time we had one of those super moon, blood moon, big shiny moons. I got some really good pictures with my new camera, so I might use this for them. Or this is just a ledger on the back, so that works really easy for just about anything. So that is it. That is all I have left of this kit. For now, I'm gonna call that a day. I think it was a pretty successful mini kit month. So if you guys have any questions at all, you can leave them for me down below. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Until next time, again, thanks so much for watching. Take care. Happy scrapping. Bye.